Afternoon and welcome back to A Place in Space. Hello to those on Facebook and hello to those joining us via YouTube. If you're tuning in via YouTube, good choice. Not that I'm judging you if you're on Facebook. You watching via Facebook, Rich?
No, I don't have Facebook.
All right, cool. So, what we do, we talk about new imports, we talk about comics and stuff that you might not know about, but we think is fairly cool and deserves a little bit of a chance, a little bit more raised attention, just so you guys have the heads up really, because it's about to be released on our eBay store. So kicking off, we have Avengers No Road Home issue 6. Issue 5 went berserk because that was the very first time a certain Mr. Conan is now featuring in the Avengers. A possibility once we all thought might be utterly improbable, but is now actually here. Beautiful cover there as well from the wonderful Yasmin Putri. Recently shot to fame on her Red Hood and the Outlaws variants and Nightwing variants, but she's chiming in some gorgeous work there. Very cool. Dark Red. Now this is from Tim Seeley, so expect darkness. It's also an Aftershock Comics, and we like those on Aftershock Comics because frankly they don't give a flying AF. It's awesome. And they also do quite like the vampire as well. So for those of you fancying some of your darker India weirder territory, jump straight in here. Alright, that is Dark Red #1 out this week. Firefly, fans of sci-fi. We're about to get quite sci-fi, so bear with me. This is Firefly Bad Company #1. It is a larger issue than usual. It's just a one-shot, but you get a lot in there. So if you fancy seeing your favourite cast of misfits get up to what they do best, jump right in there. We're showing pages now. This is High Level #2. Now, I loved issue 1. To me, just personally, it felt like Battle Angel Alita meets something like Tank Girl. But it comes out the gate, let's find a good little page, without nudity. That comes out the gate looking like that. So if you fancy yourself some pretty sci-fi visuals, game on. That's High Level 2 from Vertigo. Well done there, Vertigo. I'll keep on doing the Jeff Hardy signs. I don't know what that's about, but...
Is it because you like Jeff Hardy?
I'm not going to stop. Right, more pages being shown in just a second. This is Invisible Kingdom. Now, Christian Ward is a bit of a fan favourite here at A Place in Space. On this one, he seems to have taken less drugs than usual and is actually doing a very accessible turn on sci-fi. He is known for doing crazy colours and all sorts of palettes that are beyond human comprehension. But in this one, he actually seems to have strung together a very palatable, gorgeous looking sci-fi epic. Written, of course, by G. Wilson. So yeah, by the two of them, Dark Horse are pounding out some great material recently. No less so on that one. Very cool. Still going with sci-fi. Here's one we've not spoken about in a while. Lazarus Risen. This is from the wonderful Greg Rucka, and we've missed you, Greg. It's been some time. We're judging you. Well, at least I am. Don't know about you, Rich.
No, I don't judge.
No? I am. Lazarus Risen. Once upon a time it came out in issues. Now, I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but it's suddenly morphed into a beautiful prestige format issue. Super glossy cover. Really, really nice stuff. Obviously, they have done the source books and they've done the X66 series as well. And let's make sure that's not too many spoilers. Nope, it's just violence, which of course everyone loves when it comes to Lazarus. But Rucker is apparently back and doing what he does best. So that is the format this series will now take going forward. So more of that, please, Greg. Wicked. And finally, finishing up just the standard picks for this week. If you weren't previously aware of this one, this is the Spider-Man Life Story issue 1 starting this week. Huge book. You pre-ordered this in its hundreds, okay? So beware, if we've got any left, jump on it and jump on it now. It's going to be big. Moving on to a little section called Covers of the Week. We generally like to pick out a few things that are really pretty. Not talking about the interior artwork here, we're just going to dive straight in on what's on the cover. This is the Johnson variant to this week's Batman 67. I really like that. Some gorgeous looking visuals inside the book as well, but that cover's just a bit very stark, very monochrome. Gorgeous. This is picked by Rich. Rich does speak occasionally.
Venom!
Thank you. Venom issue 12. That's the Spider Villains variant. Featuring a very suave, confident looking Spider-Man. He doesn't look at all perturbed by facing up to some of the symbiote's best and finest. He seems to be having a bit of a swagger there, Rich. What do you reckon? Playing?
I think he's just enjoying himself.
Yeah? Alright. Happy Spidey. We're going to return to Star Wars now. Star Wars covers have been gorgeous of late. This is 63. And it's, again, just the main cover. Not a variant, that's just the main cover, but I'm really liking that. That's the Perel cover. Gorgeous. But this week, this one, Sayon, if I've pronounced that wrong, forgive me. It's the Teen Titans variant. Featuring Mr. Wade doing his thing. gorgeous. Love the palette, love the reflections, love the semi-sepia toned greens and oranges seeping through there. Lovely stuff. Alrighty, that's enough for this week. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll catch you super soon. See you around about 7. Enjoy.